Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tyranny, a form of government which, just like the Zeppelin, will just not last. Okay, let's speak with Kevius again, the younger. Welcome back, Fate Binder. Kevius leans back and crosses his arms. I look ridiculous, don't I? What is it you need? Tell me about yourself. Not much to tell. My father was Kevius the Elder. His father was Kevius the Third. Oh, I'm sorry, the first of his name. Lead drill master of Ash's first Iron Guard. Back then, they were the Bronze Guard. Oh, wow, so you jumped from bronze to iron? Okay. I was born into the Legion, and with any hope, I will die in the Legion. The rest you will hopefully hear about the storytellers immortalize me. As the guy who did absolutely nothing in his entire pathetic life. Glad to see you have your own identity outside the Legion. I actually have to say yes. I mean, how many people do you know that are named in this game? You have gained loyalty with Verse. You have gained wrath with disfavor. Belling couldn't see a smile Verse chuckles to herself, of course. Carol Scott certainly possessed nothing. Bronze guards, tell me about them. Well, his day and age was a century ago, and they didn't have Kairos modern luxuries like iron. So back then, the great general's inner council was known as the Bronze Guard. Back to my other questions. Why do you think the siege has delayed for so long? It should have been over real quick and simple. The first cohort arrived in the valley and went right for the kill. But that was before we knew Verendrian Guard, sages, and that water witch won their side. Okay, they have a water witch. It's the same as they have a cave troll, you know. A bigger problem is the Scarlet Cohort. If you say so, they eagerly conscript a Vandman guard, but I have no proof of this. But it seems they do very little to keep the watchful eye on these drifted tribesmen. They are often sent out on patrols, and we suspect they use that opportunity to escape back to Fendring guards. Every Chorus conscript has a choice, life on the Kyros, or death under the army's boots. Well, yeah, I would say that because that's a pretty good line. By all means, feel free to cut down those who choose the latter. We won't be offended. Just so we don't mistake each other, I know that I'm saying carries an implication of treachery. I'm not making a formal accusation before Tanyan's agents. I'm just voicing my gut opinion on the matter. The two armies haven't worked well together in years. Why do you think that is? Come to the binder. Oh, I mean, come on, binder. Seems like asking why beasts stick the disfavored, only too eager to deliver Kiro's peace of the tries, while Scarlet Cohorts bring only mayhem in their wake. You can tell the voice of Narad has a plan, and I'll take your word for it, but the Chorus sure seems to blunder around, never moving with purpose as we do. Well, okay. I wonder if we've been fighting the same war, soldier. I've been Ashia yank his precious soldier away from more battles than he won. If you want to call that progress, be my guest. I think that's a direct insult to Ash. Unless we fight a way to work as one, I fear the Scarlet Cohorts will step in front of the Craven Ash's strategies at every turn. As far as I'm concerned, it seems like the voice of Narad is here to amuse himself, while the rest of us are here to do our jobs and die trying. Well, gain some loyalty with, I will have to remember her name, Verse. Okay. It rhymes with surfs. Yeah, sure. You say so. So, Verse is actually a likable character, believe it or not. I did not think that would happen, but hey. So, should we speak with Barak or with Iron Marsh or something? Let's speak with Barak first. You can't make out they are okay. He's uninjured, it seems. What's this? Come on. Armor against fire damage. Iron armor. Enchanted from the blacksmiths of Courthagen, this armor provides great protection from both physical and magical nature. Don't just scuttle in impact, push back with your shield, take the momentum. Iron Marshal Arias, field commander of the disfavored, pounds her fist. Oh, that's a she, I guess. In the air, as she calls out to the warrior on the training field. I set eyes on your opponent's width line. If you spend more than a glance checking his footwork, you've lost. I have to agree here. The disfavored officer turns to you, adjusting her plate golden code as she clears her throat. Need to stay on top of the troops, or their skill will rust. It's for their own good, even if they don't believe it. It was mentioned you're short on warriors and need help. What's the situation? I have brigadiers amusing along a playside, Edgecow and Littletooth crossing. The Vendro guards may be able to hold one bridge, but they cannot hold against a concerted three-pronged attack. I have no right to give you orders, but her words fell short, caught breathing her flow. But we will die to Kyr's edict, should we fail, so I'm not about to let my pride blind me to the value of good help. This is the second major attack on the river, correct? What happened the last time? Defeat in detail. We craved bloody path up the river, but at the point everyone who charged ahead was lost. We had no Kara's backup. It was just a few disfavored squads. I can't tell you exactly how they were defeated, but we lost the whole assault team. Shakes her head, letting out a loud painted sigh. We found bodies washing up in the river. For days it's not often that tribesmen put up such a good fight. Certainly made us reevaluate the numbers we'll need to make this valley. Okay. Really? Are you sure our scouts didn't give you all sorts of details about the enemy? You just choose to disregard our warning. We can pass out blame after the war. Only the old breakers matter now. Quite right. Getting our emotions in the mix won't hasten the campaign. So, the disfavor need my help. Trying to pour salt on my pride. Yes. We left Fort Resolution with 100 on 100, and there have been reinforcements of reserves. I keep throwing warriors back into battle before they're properly rested. So yes, I need to rely on our allies, especially since most of our allies are conscripted tribesmen. Worse than useless. Wow! If the disfavor didn't take every opportunity to sue the Scarlet Cohorts, perhaps you'd find more help. More forthcoming, yeah. Help more forthcoming, sure. Shut your filthy mongrel. I won't suffer childish chaps in my camp. You speak out of turn, and often our host apologize? No, no, no. She has this point. The disfavored constantly mock the Scarlet Cohorts. Again, Rat with the disfavored. I don't know if Rats is good or bad. The disfavored have history, pedigree, proper training, all these things Southern conscript lack. We didn't train for decades to be peers and equals of the traitor tribesmen. We've lived lives of dedication to Kairos, and Koros accepts a fickle coward too fearful to die by their convictions. What you're seeing here is disfavored bigotry at its finest. I'm somehow at fault because my country wasn't conquered before I was born. Okay. Forget that I chose Kyros, forget that I chose Scarlet Colors, forget that I chose Fight Off. Our rapists and killers to earn my place in the army just for disfavored, to call me a worthless turncoat to my face. No one gives me a suit of armor that I could hide behind. No one instils me a sword and measures of authority. I took everything that I have, and I fight every day to keep it. Okay, calling them northern swine isn't gonna help. My frustration was aimed at those chorus who accept Kyros lightly, like loyalty, or some shifting breeze. Okay, what is my help worth to you? What is it worth? Takes half step back and raises her arms on her side. You read the edicts. We don't take Ashen Hill. Is though your sorry hide too? Do you need to bribe to care about your own survival? Sorry to waste your time. Clearly the Scarlet War is greater need of help. Yeah. I gained 10 subforge, that's great. We are better prepared than the Scarlet Mob. That much is true, but the downside of being Karos' most elite fighter force is that we only accept the best, which leaves us short-handed at times. I get it. It's your duty was proclaim the addict, not so anchor a shield. Whoa. If you must assist us, I can put a good work with Archon Asha and the soldiers. Hmm. I'd like to help, but I lack the iron to stand in your shield wall. You think I've something in your size just gathering rust somewhere? I've fewer men to arm than Chorus, the forge bound. Barely keep Legion fully armed and fitted. Give this mark to the disfavored quartermaster. I trust them to know what we can spare and what must be boarded. But know that much of our incoming iron is already promised to soldiers who have waited years for repairs. Fine, I will assist. Then our plan just might work. We are loath to work with those who do not share our training and our value, but we know the turn of the educator selected only the most capable minds for this court, and I trust you will honor us all on the field. Will I though? Anita will be leading the charge at Ankuao Crossing. Assisting you will be Barak of the Stone Shields. Before you ask, no, the forge-bound weren't slaughtered on the displaced. When they fitted his armor, he survived the full force of the Edict of Storm, and his armor doesn't exactly come off. Technically it's quite brilliant, but otherwise it's something of a curse. Björk, come meet the Fatebinder. Oh, that's actually pretty decent storyline for this guy as well. A soldier. So we currently have that Gregor Clegane from the Game of Thrones. You know, that might not be Gregor Clegane in the book, but he's very far hinted at. The soldier that steps up to you better resembling amalgamation of rusted blades and mismatched pieces of armor, fused in vulgar human shape. He reeks of sweat. Oh, faces and whatever oil treatment keeps him flexible.
Fatebinder, the Iron Marshal has tasked me with keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her. That should be enough assurance for anyone.
Not silently. Returns to your knob silent, save for cracking articles his alloyed carpets. Okay.
Eric, is that you under there? I had no idea you were in Vendrian's well. Fatebinder, do you know this walking anchor?
I know him as well as they knew anyone during Conquest.
That can change. When the tiers are fully under our command, I'll take you to whatever passes for a watering hole in this forsaken country. We'll drink the local swill to honor the fallen.
Yeah, but that armor doesn't come off. How are you going to get rid of the wastes?
Forget the fallen. I know a great brothel in Lethian's Crossing where we can watch something rise, then fall, then rise again.
You're adorable, but no. The Fate Binder will be joining us for the push across the river. Figured an extra hand might help. And more importantly, in my worries come true and Carlos tries to impede the mission, we will have an observer from the court on our side.
Better to work with the honorable binder than some chorus children.
He nods to you, his armor cracking as he bends his neck. Do you even have a mouth? I asked the para accompanying you there to arbitrate the cooperation between his company and the Scarlet Cohorts. Barak, you've been without course since the last battle of Starwatch. It's time we gave you a task more worthy than hauling the wagons and leading training drills. Ash has assigned you to the Fatebinder service. You are to assume this task ongoing until we find more permanent spot for you, which could very well mean the swiftly approaching of the end of the war, or when the Fatebinder dismisses you. Is that understood? Yeah, because he doesn't have emotions, so silence is the best answer here. That's another barrack. He can be as stubborn as pulling a spire of the earth, but he is a good soldier. I hope you don't mind the company. I do mind, but I will allow it anyway. If only so I can put a large object between myself and the enemy. Okay, saying that is kinda stupid. Can I say I will take any help that you offer? After all, we are all on the same side. And then glare at this one, silently. You know, I'm gonna say the second one. Why not? Ooh. Barak is indeed here for your protection. If you don't find him suitable for duty, you are free to discharge him from service. So we got our second companion. She get one dodge to stun for some reason. What did you get? Come on, tell me, tell me. You're gonna be my shield and clash of iron. Huh. So Sentinel, can you tell me about Sentinel? Because I have a lot of things that I currently have chosen. Range, that might be nice. Agility might be cool as well. Slice? Arrow shield. Sneak attack. Ooh, I want this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way after some time, I believe. Duelist. While wielding a melee weapon, sometimes respond to missed attacks. Also gain bonus accuracy when wielding a weapon with nothing in your offhand. That sounds like something I might use actually. Doesn't require this, but we're gonna go here and here. That's what I've decided for agility. But first I need this one as well. Massive blow. Skullcracker. And what do you give? Stance Blitz. An aggressive stance that forces the rapid strike to overwhelm an opponent. This one looks cool as well. Punisher. Last stand. Well, he delays it, but does he gain a bonus from it? I don't know. Doesn't say. So, we have a lot of quests here, I believe. Let's level you up, shall we, Barak? We're gonna go with shield, because it's a shield. Clash of Iron. Where was the shield thing? I think it was this one, Defender's Charge. Stance Phalanx. That's Phalanx 2. Where's one? Ah, there you go. So what do? Fight defensively, gaining a bonus to armor. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go. So let's choose you. We can't choose you though, so yeah, this is how we're gonna proceed. Save. Yeah, high completed quest, sure. Earthshaker reinforcements. Let's go to the northern clearing and search for the Earthshakers, shall we? I was like, oh, still haven't leveled up properly, it seems. What is it that you need? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a bonus to this. So, can I take off your armor? I'm actually curious about that. No. It's locked, I can't even hide your helmet. What do you have? A two-handed sword? No. Well, congratulations, you just gained a hammer, dude. I'm sorry, what? That's weird. Why do I have to get rid of the shield before getting rid of that weapon? Oh, because I can't have a shield without a weapon. Well, that does sound kind of stupid. Yeah, stab him with that hammer. Look at that position. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Recovery. Dodge is -8, however. -8 is a big penalty. Parade +11, however, so... Let's have this one. I think it's better. Boots. Can you have normal boots? No. He can wear wings and talismans, however. He has 2 potions, we all have 3. So I'm gonna take this for myself because I'm the important person. Placing you here, here, and his favorite sword. It has 2 different pieces of damage, so that might be good. This one has crashing only. Yeah, you have a shield and a hammer, so you're important now. So, yes, we agreed to go to... what was it called again? Oh, so that's how you zoom in, with Q. Yes, the northern clearing. That's our first stop, I guess.
Fatebinder, you look like you need to talk.
No, I
What can
don't.
I do for you?
Later. Okay, this map is
Just point me in the right
fine.
direction.
Go a little bit faster, please. So, show me what you have. So, saying your height was worth... Naturally. One good deed deserves another. Well, when I have my shop up and running, I'll sell provisions for song and give you a proper bounty on my own bits of weaponry you find, provided that you keep standing up for me should those iron goons try to rot me up a second time. Oh, you actually have requests for me now. You're lucky. With us before, merchant. Take care that you don't challenge your luck again. I actually have to agree with her. Is that a northern clearing? No. No. Where is it? Is that it? Wow, that's far away actually. 10 hours of travel. Okay, what is this? Scarlet Course Camp. Or the crossing. The crossing has a quest there, so maybe we should head there. This is 2 hours travel. It's not a map to the entire world, so I'm gonna end the episode here, and next time we'll go to the red camp, because the purple camp just isn't enough. I'm going to take a good look at this one and tell you which one I like more. Why can't I go here? Whatever, so I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.